Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, we are taking a look at the KNIFE Beacon today. Had some, we've had some Sen cuts recently, a couple of Civivis. Well, now we're seeing something from the higher level, higher tier, if you will, of the KNIFE company. Now, first off, I do have to say thank you very much to and the Apex Pass Around group for the opportunity to check out the beacon. But as I said, the beacon. Now, as you can see here, we have the gray version. Now, there's 5 different versions that I can see out there. You've got the gray with the bead blasted blade. You have a blacked out version. You have a black handle with a bead blasted blade. Blue titanium, and a bead blasted. And then for you high rollers out there, there's a Damasteel version with a black titanium handle. That one's pushing about $570, where these guys, all the other models, sell for $199. So this is, as I said, this is a KNIFE. So we're going to be talking top tier. We're not talking Sen Cut or Civivi here. We're talking KNIFE. So you're going to get a little bit more premium materials, a little bit more premium price, obviously, that goes along with that. But nice finish on there. It's kind of at that bead blasted finish. And if you look there in that cutout, kind of where your index finger lays, look at the milling in there. That is really cool. Check out the milling on that. And it actually provides a pretty decent grip. Now, of course, we can talk about Wii's, build quality. It's from Wii all the way down to Sen Cut. Their build quality has been there time and time again, and I personally have never seen anything otherwise. Now, deep carry pocket clip, as you can see there, titanium clip, recessed pocket clip screws, thank you very much. Open construction, you do have a couple of standoffs, and then you even have a portion there. If you wanted to put a lanyard on that post right there, you definitely could do that. Your clip is reversible, so that is very nice. Got a frame lock there. A little bit more milling right there in that cutout as well. I really like that they did that. But I'm really digging the finish on this. I really like that. Get you some light on there. Now, you do have a fuller on the blade. You've got a 20 CV blade. We'll talk about that right now. I can Spidey flick it, not consistently enough to even try it on camera. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I've done it a few times, but yeah, it's not even worth showing you because, well, I'm just not that good at it. But you do have a flipper there. Flipper tab does have some jimping on it, which is, it's okay. It's not great. It doesn't necessarily catch my finger all that well, but don't really need it. It's got a good high flipper tab. You've got good leverage on it. Detent is, it's gnats, man. It's on. Great. look at that action. Running on bearings, of course. 20 CB blade, like I said. The action is really nice. Now, if you just take a look at the overall profile. You guys are, if you know me, you know I'm liking it right from that. It's got a really nice, simple profile, nice drop point blade, nice, clean lines. That's what I like. That's what I like in a knife. When we start getting all those angles and stuff in it, I like it less and less. But it's a really nice, clean looking knife, and I really like that. So, bead blasted finish on that blade. There you go. Very nice. Nice fuller. Like I said, all you expert reverse flickers probably won't have much problem flicking this one, where I, of course, do. Nice little kind of swedge or chamfer there right on the spine of the blade leading down to the tip. Very nice. You do have some jimping right there on your blade. Creates a nice landing pad for the thumb. That jimping, I do like. Works out very well. Now, not really a full finger choil. You can get up on it. You can trigger the flipper tab and stay back on it. But there again, as you can see, you're pretty close to the heel of that blade. And, you don't have a whole lot stopping you from getting up on it. So, I mean, if you want to use it like that, please just be careful. You know how it is. But overall, the profile and everything, I'm really, really liking the profile, excuse me, of the beacon. All right, let's take a look. We'll get some specs down there. Make sure we don't stab Zach there. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're looking at just under 8 inches. I'm going to give it about 7 7/8. They're saying the official length on it is 7.875. So there you go. All right, finally, I got one right. You're looking at just about 4.5 on the handle, which is going to give you just about 3 3/8, I guess, on the blade. And your cutting edge is probably going to be closer to 3 1/4. Grip length, natural grip length, you're looking at about 3.5 inches. And there you go. That's how it looks in my 3 3/4 inch hand. So, yes. Get some size comparisons going here. Of course, we're going to bust out. Let's zoom out. Whoa, that's in. Let's go out just a little bit. So there is your PM2. As you can see there, the PM2 is just a little bit larger knife. Get that pivot to pivot. So just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. A little bit larger there on the PM2. Now, bug out. And the bug out's just a little bit smaller than the beacon. Beacon? Why did I say that? The beacon. So, overall, let's see. Let's get a weight on it. It's got, man, this is a, well, I don't want to jump ahead. I was going to say it carries really nice, which it absolutely does. It's a great carry knife. 103 grams or 3.6 ounces. And now we'll talk about our carry. Deep carry clip. Yep, it's gone. It pretty much hides it away. You can see there you do have a little bit of decoration there in your clip. All right. Overall, what are my thoughts? Well, I already told you the profile, the look. I am definitely in on that. I really like the overall profile. Nice clean lines, nice clean drop point blade. I like the fuller on it. The fuller to me just kind of, I kind of like a fuller, like even a, I mean, knife doesn't have to have one, but I kind of like the way that looks. You know, sometimes on a knife, it just kind of gives it a little bit of something, and to me it does on the beacon. Ergonomically, it's pretty good. I do feel that clip a bit. I don't call it a hot spot. I can definitely feel it. It may be to some people. I could definitely, you know, like I say, I could understand where some people would say it was. To me, it's not, but I can definitely feel it, and I know it's there. And I mean, it stands up. I mean, not bad. It's kind of back to that whole, yeah, it's, I don't know, it's almost in between. No, it definitely stands up like the Civivi clips. But, you know, overall, the action is really good. Nice drop. Detents on point. Very, very smooth action. And overall, you know, that's why WE has these 3 different levels. You have WE, you have Civivi, and you have Sencut. You know, with WE, you're going to get the premium materials. This is titanium, 20 CV. Very, very, it's a very nice knife, don't get me wrong. But then you go down to Civivi, and Civivi, you've got, you know, I mean, Civivi's starting to use just a whole bunch of different steels, but good steels, you know. S35, I think they're even using just everything. They're using almost in that, you know, just keep their knives, the blade steels that keep their knives in that, you know, 75 to maybe even, let's go 120-ish for the knives. Now, you got some of the Damascus ones. They're on that higher level there of $110, $120. And then you have Sencut. Sencut's using 9CR. And they're keeping them right now below, for the most part, below that $50 mark. So you got different levels for different people. And I like that. I like when a company does that. And you know, they could make the same knife. They could make this knife, this exact knife. Call it the Beacon for We, call it whatever you want for Civivi, and use those materials. Make it for Sencut using 9CR and G10 or whatever, and call it a different name. And yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that myself, for the simple fact that it gives somebody, we're not all on the same level when it comes to knife collecting and buying knives. And just like the Beacon, there's that Damasteel one. I said the high rollers. I mean, no, that's way out of my ballpark. I don't spend money like that on knives. I've done it. I haven't done that. not quite that. But, you know, I've bought maybe two what I consider expensive knives, you know, $400-ish. And as soon as I bought the second one, I sold the first one. So there you go. We're all at different levels. And if the Beacon is in your level and your range, I really, really do like it, guys. I really do. It's a nice knife, nice, clean. It's a me knife for sure. Absolutely. Design-wise, 100%. I'm all about that design. So, really appreciate it, guys. Again, real quick, thank you again to We and the Apex Pass Round group for the opportunity to check out the Beacon. Greatly, greatly appreciate the opportunity. As always, I really appreciate you guys stopping by and checking it out with me. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.